I've continued to say over and over again that we need to be staunchly focused on teen minority employment, on youth employment, on unemployment in our communities of color throughout Montgomery County. Those are issues that continue to remain today and will continue to remain, unfortunately, in our near future. What this amendment does, and the reason why I am going to vote in support of this amendment, is that it allows us to ramp up the concerns that we have regarding the very topics that I just discussed, giving us more time to be able to devote budget resources to beefing up teen employment and workforce opportunities is incredibly important. It really is a key component of this working for everyone. Many of the advocates that I've talked to have said these things can move on a parallel track. That parallel track requires trust. And it's interesting that Council President Berliner was talking about trust before as a part of the context of Sue and Bethesda Cares. I trust my colleagues and I trust the advocates that they will remain committed and focused on the issues that I think are our issues that will remain after this vote is passed. And that is that a young black person who walks into a store is less likely to be employed than their white counterparts. The statistics are clear. And unless we continue to talk about those issues and ensure that those kinds of challenges are removed as barriers from young people for employment, we are not giving everybody their fair share. But I think that this strikes a compromise in that it gives us the ability to focus on these issues. And I know that my colleagues who have outlined their support for many of the initiatives that I'm going to be bringing forward, increasing our Conservation Corps cohort, increasing our Teen Works, as well as Summer Rise, are all going to be things that directly affect these young people and their ability to gain meaningful employment. And so I really want to thank Councilmember Elrich, Councilmember Hucker, Councilmember Navarro and Reamer, and Councilmember Leventhal, Council President Berliner, Councilmember Katz, and yes, Councilmember Florine and I even discussed this as well, because I think that it's important for us to understand at the end of the day, we do want what's best for Montgomery County. And I think that making these things operate in parallel will certainly be a positive direction for us when it comes to Montgomery County as a whole. Thank you, Mr. President.